Happy morning, children. Welcome back. Hope you all are doing good. Children, today we are going to learn a new topic in the lesson Animal Kingdom. Before starting the new topic, we have a short recap on the topic what we learned in the last class. Okay, children. Children, what is biology? The science of living beings is called biology. And you know who is biologist? Scientists who study living beings are called biologists. And we know there are different types of living beings they are of different size, shape and characteristic. Isn't it, children? So the biologists dividing them into groups. Okay, the biggest of these groups are called kingdoms. And all plants belongs to a group called what, children? Yes, that is plant kingdom. And all animals belongs to animal kingdom. Okay, we know the plants are divided into two groups. What are they? Yes, flowering plants and non-flowering plants. Like that, animals also divided into two groups. They are vertebrates and invertebrates. Invertebrates. Children, you know what are invertebrates? Invertebrates are the animals, they do not have a backbone. And many of them do not have an organ system for breathing. Then, out of 100 animals, 99 animals in the world are invertebrates. So, it is difficult to study so many different animals. So, the biologists divide the invertebrates into two smaller groups. You know which are they? The group of insects, spiders, crabs and their cousins. Second one, the group of snails, slugs and squids. Children, today we are going to learn about vertebrates. You know what are vertebrates? Vertebrates are the animals have backbone and skull. The backbone has nerves running through it and the skull protects the brain. Okay, and this backbone helps vertebrates move more skillfully than invertebrates. And these vertebrates are divided into 5 groups. How many groups? 5 groups. You know what are they? They are fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds and mammals. Fish. Children, you all know what is fish. There are 1,000 kinds of fish are there and the size also different. From tiny fish from the size of our thumbnail to huge sharks. And where they will live, children? They live in water. And how they will breathe? They breathe with the help of gills. Okay. Then how they will swim, children? Fish swim with the help of their tails and fins. And they have scales covering their body. Their body has a smooth outline to help them cut through water. Children, you know one thing, they can hear and have a sharp sense of touch also. And they have a heart that pumps blood through the body. Then what they will eat, children? Some fish eat plants, some eat other fish and some eat tiny creature in the water. Okay, and they lay lots of eggs. She just lays a lots and lots of eggs and the fish will swims away. They do not take care of the babies. Amphibians. Children, you know what are amphibians? Amphibians are a group of animals that include frog, toad, salamander, etc. They live in water and land. The word amphibian means something that lives in water as well as on land. Okay, when these animals are young, that is the frog and toads, where they will live, children? They live in water as tadpole. You know what is tadpole? The baby frog is called tadpole. Children, have you seen a tadpole? How it looks like? Looks like a small fish. It have tails and no legs and they breathe with the help of gills. As they grow, they lose their tails and grow legs. They also lose their gills as they grow lungs for breathing. At that time, they spend most of their time on land. So, they are called amphibians. Okay, we know tadpole lives in water and they breathe with the help of gills. As they grown up, they use lungs for breathing. It changed into a frog. Then at that time they spent most of the time on land. They are called amphibians. You know what are amphibians? The animals that live in water and land are called amphibians. Okay, and frogs have long hind legs for jumping and swimming. Then how they will swim? Their webbed feet help for swim. Okay, then you know what are the difference between a toad and a frog? Toad is a kind of frog. When compared to frog, they have shorter legs and they are mostly terrestrial. And frogs have slippery, moist skin while toads have dry skin. And most frogs eat insects. Reptiles. Reptiles are vertebrate animals that include all kinds of lizard, tortoise, turtle, snake, crocodile, etc. And their body is covered by a hard, dry, scaly skin. And most reptiles, they lay eggs. We know fish and amphibians also, they lay eggs. But they lay eggs in water. But reptiles, they lay their eggs on land. Even aquatic reptiles like turtle, they lay their eggs in the holes in the ground. And you know, reptiles have a heart. They breathe with the help of lungs. Then one thing, all species of reptiles have at least one lung. Birds. Birds are only type of animals that have feathers. And they are egg-laying animals that have vertebrae or a backbone. Then we all know the body of a bird is covered with feathers. Children, instead of forelimbs, they have wings. Okay, and its bones are light and hollow, but muscles are strong. All these things help a bird fly. And they have heart and legs. You know how they will breathe? They will breathe with the help of nostrils on or above their beak. And their eyesight is much sharper than us, and they can see all around them much better than us. Okay, children, then they do not have teeth. What will be there? Instead of teeth, they have beaks. And they have a special stomach for chewing called gizzard. Okay, what? They have a special stomach for chewing called gizzard. And you know one thing, birds are very caring parents. And they build nest before laying eggs. And after laying eggs, they sit on their eggs to keep them warm. When the chicks hatch, they look after them and feed them. Mammals. Children, do you know what kind of animals are these? Mammals are vertebrate animals who give birth to young ones, and they will feed their babies. Animals that grow up feeding on their mother's milk are called mammals. Animals that grow up feeding on their mother's milk are called mammals. Children, now can you say any examples for mammals? Yes, we and most our pets and farm animals are mammals. Their young ones are tiny copies of the parents. A few strange mammals lay eggs. Example, platypus. Okay, children. Then mammals are type of animals. They have ears. Okay. Other vertebrates like reptiles, amphibians and fish do not have such ears. And the body of the mammals is covered with hair. It keeps them warm. And most mammals are terrestrial and they have 4 limbs. The limbs are adapted for walking, running, jumping, swimming, etc. Okay, and they have a well developed brain also, and the heart have 4 chambers. And these animals breathe with the help of lungs. Even aquatic animals like whales have lungs, okay, and they need to take in air. That's why they comes up to the surface of the water to take air. Children, in this chapter we divided the animals into invertebrates and vertebrates. And the vertebrates are again divided into two. The group of insects, spiders, crabs and their cousins. And next one, the group of snails, slugs and squids. The vertebrates are divided into fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds and mammals. Children, you will learn more about animal kingdom in your higher classes. Children, all of you take page number 48 to do our book back exercise. Fill in the blanks. First one, the number of vertebrates is dash the number of invertebrates. What we learn, children? The number of vertebrates is lesser than the number of invertebrates. Second one, the backbone of a vertebrate have dash running through it. The backbone of a vertebrate has nerves running through it. Third one, fish have smooth dash to help them cut through water. Fish have a smooth outline to help them cut through water. Then fourth one, animal that spends a part of its life in water and the other part on land is a dash. Okay, the animal that spends half of his life in water and other half on land is called amphibians. Then fifth one, insects and dash change form while growing. Insects and butterflies change form while growing. Then sixth one, an insect eye is made of dash small eyes. An insect's eye is made of many small eyes. Seventh one, animals that live in water are called dash animals. Animals that live in water are called aquatic animals. Next one, choose the correct option. First one, most mammals are terrestrial and have four limbs. Second one, birds have a special stomach for chewing called a gizzard. Birds have a special stomach for chewing called gizzard. Third one, reptiles breathe with the help of their, how they will breathe? They breathe with the help of their lungs. Fourth one, baby grasshoppers are called, the babies of cockroaches and grasshoppers are called nymphs. Then fifth one, when a baby insect rests inside a case, it is called pupa. When a baby insect rests inside a case, it is called a pupa. Children, hope you all understood about the lesson Animal Kingdom. Then learn the lesson thoroughly and write your classwork very neatly without any mistakes. Have a wonderful day, children. Thank you.